I was going to do a video today, but I didn't have the time, but I have to do the video now. As I speak, currently, Ryan Garcia, Rolando Rolly Romero are on their way out to the squared circle. Devin the Dream Haney might be in a little bit of trouble. Like I mentioned, the card is still going. Ryan Garcia, Rolando Rolly Romero on their way out to the squared circle. What did we just watch as fans? Now. I know there's going to be a contingent of individuals that say, all that matters is you go out, you got to get the victory. No, that doesn't fly here. When you've been in a position where you have such a large and annoying social media presence, if you guys ever watch Talk Shit, watch people, Devin and his team talk shit, go back to the face-off from yesterday. When you watch Devin Haney talk shit, he talks shit as if he's trying to convince himself that he's capable of doing great things. A fighter who was once noted for being able to go out there, pitch shutouts, really kind of be dazzling offensively, especially with his jab, and ascend the sport of boxing in a way that made people respect him. Whether you liked him or not, it kind of didn't matter. He was doing all the right things. Now we've come into a position where Jim Lampley just spent the whole back half of that fight destroying and disrespecting Devin Haney in ways that are unimaginable. He said, you have to be able to sleep to dream. And Devin Haney has certainly put a large contingent of fans in a position where they're sleeping through this bout. They were on pace to have the bout with the least amount of punches thrown. I have not confirmed if they've met that, but Devin Haney flinching, running, holding, dancing around the ring. Now, credit where credit's due. The back half of the fight, Devin Haney did settle in a little bit more, really start to pump the jab, and then establish himself offensively. But the issue is, if Ramirez even looked like he was going to throw a punch, Devin Haney's back is rubbing the decals and designs off of the ropes because that's where he was for the entirety of the fight. Listen, if you're watching this live, I'm not bullshitting you. Teofimo Lopez, Barboza Jr. fight. Teo put on a performance. He did his thing. He was showboating. It could have cost him, but, Barboza just didn't have the speed to get to him, the footwork, the power to make Teo respect him. That's another video for another day. But they interviewed Teofimo Lopez when that fight was over. When they wrapped up Devin Haney, Jose Ramirez, they just kicked him out of the ring. Or at least they didn't broadcast the interview at the end. They wrapped the fight, they went to break, and they came back, and we were talking about Ryan Garcia, Rolly Romero. Do you know why? Because that was a god-awful fight. And I'm not checking for getting the confidence back. We just got to get the victory. I'm not checking for any of that. I'm really not. If you say those things, then I don't have an issue. Hey, look, I need to get back in there. I need to shake off the Ryan Garcia fight. I just want to go out, have a good performance, fight well, get back to the things that I do really well and execute at a high level. I think that's great. Fantastic. Shout out to you. But you talk crazy on repeat, and your dad talks crazy on repeat, and it makes it difficult to support a Black American fighter in the way that we really should be, because you do so much running of the mouth just to get in the ring and run around. Just run around. Not throwing any punches. You flinching. It's wild. One thing I've never seen Devin Haney do, if you guys watched the fight, you probably saw this. I've never seen Devin Haney, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, I just haven't seen it, be in a position, even if he's getting clipped up a little bit, smash his gloves together. That's what Manny Pacquiao used to do when he would get blasted. Devin Haney is out there smashing his gloves together, and I don't know why. Well, I do know why. It's because he has a high level of concern for getting clipped up. Jose Ramirez was not going to damage you and knock you out and punch you all around the ring. He wasn't fast enough. He looked out of shape, and he'd been on a layoff coming off a loss. If you're Devin Haney, you cannot put yourself in this position. And now they said on the telecast that it's pretty much a done deal. It's been signed. The contracts are whatever they're going to be. And the fight with Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney, that's good to go for the fall. Should both fighters be successful, Devin Haney already won UD in one of the worst fights I've ever sat and watched. And Ryan Garcia is in the ring right now. They're making the announcements. Rolly Romero looks ready. Ryan Garcia looks ready. This should be an exciting. Rolly looked huge, though. He looked hella big. Shout out to Rolly. Anyway, pause. I just need to know the thoughts. Devin Haney, I did the video, the title of my video that I was going to drop today is this do or die for Devin Haney? But I'm thinking about it from a limited perspective. I'm thinking about it from the perspective of, if he wins, cool. If he loses, cool. But the third thing, which was presented in real time, is what if he goes out here and completely shits the bed? and has a terrible, terrible showing against a fighter who was not on his level from a skill perspective. Tough guy, action fighter, slow, older, coming off a loss and a layoff. Devin Haney is still sharp, has good speed. He has zero power, so we don't have to talk about that. But this is a guy who's super talented offensively, that being Devin Haney. Average defensively or worse. I didn't see any major differences there besides all the holding and hugging he would do anytime Jose Ramirez took a deep breath. I'm just trying to figure out what is next besides the obvious when it comes to Devin Haney. I'm super curious about this fight right now. They're announcing the fighters. Ryan looks ready, focused. He looks sharp, ready to rock. Let's see what kind of performance he'll go out and have. But let's just speculate for a second before any punches have been thrown. Ryan goes out here and absolutely cooks Rolly Romero. And no matter what you say about Rolly, he got, clipped up by Isaac Cruz and Ishmael, that one cat, and what's his name, Gervonta Tank Davis knocked him out. Before you say any of that stuff, Rolly Romero is stiffer competition than Jose Ramirez right now. Yes, facts. That's facts. So Ryan Garcia goes out here and puts in a major league work. They're facing off right now. Then I just don't know what to think. And now the other argument is, well, they're different fighters. Devin Haney's never been regarded as a knockout fighter. Okay, fair. But Devin Haney has, think about the Jorge Linares bout. That's Devin Haney standing in the pocket, trading, slipping, being slick, catching the jab, firing the uppercut. That's Devin Haney. Rolly pumping the jab. He's doing his thing. Ryan staying composure, middle of the ring. Work looks good. Rolly definitely don't want to get clipped up. He already flinching and jumping back 48 feet, but I digress. Let me know what you guys' thoughts are on this whole Devin Haney debacle. It was a debacle. You got eviscerated by Jim Lampley, Antonio Tarver. They didn't interview anyone in the ring. If they did, they didn't broadcast it. I'm watching it live. And Devin and Bill Haney, I actually would be supportive of you guys coming out and saying that was not what we were looking for. We're glad Devin got through it unscathed. We're appreciative and thankful for that. But we know we have to be better moving forward. Ryan Garcia is the type of fighter who I think is limited in a lot of ways, but does have the lethal left hook. He would figure out a way to get it done, unless he's just going to hold, that being Devin, Ryan Garcia for a period of 12 rounds, 36 minutes, and just waste everyone's money. There was a live stream going. I put a comment in there. I just wanted to know if I can get some of my money back for the time that was wasted in that bout. What do you guys think? What are your thoughts and feelings? Is Devin Haney cooked? Is he done? Is he damaged goods? This is your boy JG. This is the Punch Report. I don't even think I said that in the end because I'm in such a state of disbelief. Let me know in the comment section what your thoughts are, and we out.